Welcome to this month's edition of Outlook Video, your nationally recognized, award-winning show for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender communities. I'm Tom Smith, and I'll be your solo host this time. We wish Roberta Gonzales-Gregg a speedy recovery and expect her back with us next month. The California legislature has passed Assembly Bill AB 849, the Religious Freedom and Civil Marriage Protection Act, sponsored by Equality California and authored by Assembly Member Mark Leno, Democrat, San Francisco, Assembly Speaker Fabian Nunez, Democrat, Los Angeles, and 30 co-authors. As we begin taping this show, the news reports that Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger plans to veto the bill. Whatever the outcome of this particular bill, we should all take pride in the progress our diverse community has won for equal rights and redouble our efforts to be seen as fully fledged members of the larger society. Our first segment for this show tonight is Roberta Gonzales-Gregg's interview with Celia Chong, a board member and this year's secretary on the San Francisco LGBT Pride Celebration Committee. As a transgendered person, Celia brings understanding and compassion to advocacy work in HIV prevention amongst Asian and Pacific Islanders. Next, try this question. Are your family summer vacations an extended soap opera of dysfunctionality? Well, no one does farce like the French, and so we'll see how your holidays match up when Raymond Donald Hong reviews Côte d'Azur from Strand Releasing later this half hour. Aaron Bruno is with us again, and this month he brings us footage from the Burning Man Festival from Black Rock City, Nevada. Raymond Donald Hong returns with a segment on Sporting Life, a multimedia exhibit of GLBT athletics and cultural change from the 1960s to the present. It's currently on display until December 2005 at the GLBT Historical Society in downtown San Francisco, and sports writer author Jim Provenzano gives Raymond a tour of the exhibit and shows him that gay sports are more than just figure skating. The last segment in this half hour will be from Alice Heimsoth, who brings us Happy Anniversary, a touching documentary celebrating the first anniversary of San Francisco's same-sex marriages with moving words by Mayor Gavin Newsom, NCLR's Kate Kendall, and Root and Green's song, Marrying You. So, let's get started with Roberta's interview with Celia Chong.
Celia Chong is here for visiting us with Outlook Video, and she's one of the board members of Gay Pride this year. Thank you for joining Outlook Video.
Hello, thank you for being here.
And as one of the board members, tell me what your position is and what you bring to the board.
Currently, I am in the board secretary positions, and I have served the board for 7 years now, and I was the president for the year 2001 when the theme was Queerific.
And today's theme, this year's theme rather I should say, is stand up, stand out, and stand proud. What does that mean to you?
Absolutely means that we are finally recognizing that we are not second-class citizens, and it means especially very important for the transgender community. This year we have our first ever transgender stage and transgender pavilion, and of course, you know, we had our second annual transgender march on Friday. So I think inclusion is really important when we say LGBT, and we mean LGBT, and the T is not silent.
You're quite right. In fact, this year there have been a lot of films with the San Francisco Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgendered Film Society this year. What do you think of that?
It's really an eye-opener, and it's really touching to see the history of the LGBT movement. And I actually was at the premiere of Screaming Queens in Castro Theater, and I think that Susan Stryker did a phenomenal job. And to know that, you know, San Francisco might really be the place that started it all just give me the goosebumps.
What do you see for the future of San Francisco and Gay Pride and for transgender people?
Well, I see ourselves as a very progressive voice, and we will continue to be that voice and to be the beacon for all those who cannot be openly talk about lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender rights, to have a place to come to feel safe, and that they can go home.
Very good. Thank you so much, and happy Pride weekend to you.
Happy Pride.